Hey guys, I've got a review video for you today, and that is on the Furless Cosmetics nail polishes. Furless were kind enough to send me 3 different colours to sample and try out to review for you guys. And yeah, I was really excited about it because not only am I an absolute nail polish addict, but I'm also a qualified nail technician, so I can give my personal opinion and review, and also from a professional point of view as well. Now, for you guys that have been following me for a while, you're probably quite familiar with Furless Cosmetics, but for you who aren't, they are an Australian company, and these are vegan friendly, so they don't test on animals, don't use any animal products. They're completely cruelty free, so that's a big plus, especially for nail polish. Obviously, being a cosmetic, you just, don't know. We don't like to think about it, but these things happen. So yeah, really excited to show you guys these. And I just noticed they completely match my scarf. Totally didn't plan that, by the way. I feel like a bit of a fool now, but yeah, totally didn't plan that. Okay, so firstly I'll just tell you the colours I got. I got here this blue one, which is Baby Cakes. This pink one here, which is Princess. And the red one here, which is In Control, which is probably my favourite one of the 3. Now, I'll quickly just touch on the packaging. I really love the packaging. For me, like it is with most cosmetics, and I think for a lot of us females, we love our packaging. It totally sucks us in. And yeah, I really do love this packaging. I love the big chunky square glass jar. I know a lot of you probably think it's a total waste of packaging, but I don't know, I like it. I just think it looks really cute just sitting there on your makeup counter or in your salon. Yeah, and I like the little silver lid as well. Now, as for the brush, if I can open it, I'll just show you what that looks like, because I don't know about you guys, but the brush is important to me. Yeah, it's a pretty standard brush size. It's not like your big fat sort of flat OPI type one, but I still found it really quite easy to apply. Yeah, didn't have any problems applying it really even as well. So the main things I will talk about is the wear and the finish. And yeah, basically I don't love the formula of these polishes, but I don't hate them. For me, they're a $12 nail polish, so I'd say that's middle range, especially for me. Well, I pay a little bit less than that being a professional anyway for things like OPI. I can get them for about $10 or $11. And a lot of the nail polishes I use are OPI and China Glaze, and I use some Essie as well, and some Revlon polishes. Now, in comparison to your salon brands, and Furless does claim these are a professional nail polish, I would have to disagree, unfortunately. Obviously this is my honest review, and I don't like saying negative things, but just because they sent me a free product doesn't mean I'm going to rave about it when that's not my thoughts. So the things I like about this polish, other than the bottle obviously, I found it is an amazingly glossy high shine polish, which I love. I could even have not used a top coat for these polishes, which I think is awesome. Not that I would recommend that. I always use a base coat and top coat. But yeah, they were that shiny, it looked like I already had a top coat on. And I also found they were really opaque. You could get away with just 1 coat of lacquer instead of a normal 2. But of course I do too, because I just stick to what I know. The disappointing thing for me was the wear. And that's why I bring it back to saying that comparing it to a professional type formula, something like your OPI and your China Glaze, these were chipping for me in the first day. I used this one first and I thought, okay, maybe it's just the polish. You know how sometimes you just get a dodgy one. So then the next one I used was the pink one, and I found the same thing. Within the first 24 hours, they were chipping, which for me is a big thing, because I normally get 3 to 4 days wear out of my nail polish. Like for instance, this one, I'm wearing this Revlon Colour Stay one, so it's a drugstore one, and its wear is a lot better than the Furless one. I'm on day 3 now. I have no chips, I just have a little bit of end wear. Hopefully you can see that, but yeah, 3 days. Oh look, one tiny chip on my thumb, but other than that, fantastic. And I've been doing things like cleaning, I've been doing dishes, I've been doing cooking for the last few days because I am on maternity leave, so I've been doing a lot of nesting. So yeah, for my nail polish to last through that, and that's without wearing any gloves, is really good, and that's what I expect from a professional polish. So yeah, it was a bit disappointing for me that these don't have the wear that something like my Revlon or my OPI or China Glaze have. So I'd probably rate these polishes probably at about a 7 out of 10. Like I said, I love the colour range, I love the high glossy finish and the opacity of the polish, and they do go on really nice. It's a fantastic formula. I just wish it would last longer. If it lasted longer on my nails, then I'd probably give it a 9. But wearability is obviously a massive thing when it comes to nail polish, because most of us don't have time to apply nail polish every day. But let me know what you guys think. If you've tried this polish and you have better luck, let me know what you were doing. I was using my normal top coat and base coat, which is my favourite. They're Revlon, the Colour Stay, there's the top coat and the base coat. So I use those like I do any other day, and yeah, it still didn't do anything for me, so it was a little bit disappointing. So from a professional point of view, it's probably not a polish I'll be putting in my salon and recommending to my clients, but personally I'd probably still use them. I do really like the polishes, especially this red. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen some pictures that I posted up when I painted them, and yeah, I think they do look amazing. So yeah, I'm really sorry, Furless. I know you guys watch my videos, but I wasn't overly impressed. I absolutely love your makeup brushes. I've done reviews on those before, as some of you will know, and I highly recommend those, but I'm just not a fan of their polishes. Anyway, if you guys do want to check out their site and check out any of their range of their brushes, polishes or makeup, I'll pop a link down below, or actually I always have a link. I've got an affiliate link, which is always at the bottom of my videos, so feel free to go and check that out. Once again, thanks so much, Furless, for sending me those to review, and thank you guys for watching. Yeah, let me know your thoughts, like I said, if you guys have tried any of these polishes, and I hope you enjoyed this review, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.